don't forget, you have to use the promo code podcast to get the free loot. Open your account and start winning. Expert or rookie, you gotta check out mybookie.lv. Sign up today. Imagine if your business could interchange skilled engineering and technology professionals as easy as, say, you can change a high-end car part. Now, hear this out. If you could, when one highly trained, skilled employee left the firm due to growth, dismissals, maternity leave, or retirement, you could replace that lost employee, that lost part, so to speak, with another one that fits their position perfectly. Just like that, your automotive, manufacturing, financial, or healthcare business is off and running again, like nothing ever happened. Now, people aren't parts. Obviously, the company's not suggesting you treat them that way. Far from it. But if you had a resource that allowed you to find and hire the exact type of highly skilled, already trained, and ready to go employee you needed with the attitude and aptitude to work perfectly with your established staff, you can lower your costs significantly. How? Simple. Hiring and training new employees is expensive. Losing a trained employee because they didn't have what you needed or didn't fit in the group is also expensive. If you could always find the right people, you could lower costs significantly, get higher productivity from your entire staff, and grow your business using the best, most reliable, most highly skilled people. That, in a perfect nutshell, is exactly what Seek Recruiting LLC can do for your business. That's SEEC. That's because Seek Recruiting is talented professionals and careers connected. When you need skilled experts, Seek Recruiting LLC has them ready to go. Call 888-991-5833 to contact one of their highly skilled reps today. That's 888-991-5833 to contact one of their highly skilled reps today. Seek Recruiting LLC, talented professionals and careers connected. Yeah, old school beat, huh? So gone, huh? Yo, Monica, Missy, this beat's still so sweet. After all these years, these my rhymes, wear no cheats. These lyrics come straight from the dome. Not like a Philly girl or woman, a.k.a. they call her Joan, yeah. Oh, shoot, he sings, talks ish, and he raps. Talk smack, talk sports, all for the snaps. Put shame to these lame new age rappers. Skinny jeans wearing punk up classic like your grandpa, real dapper. I'm from that era where cats were real lyricists. You spit weakness, expect ridicule, plus your name on the shit list. Now all we got is lame beats and some mumbling. Rhymes all over the place like they falling, seems like they stumbling. I'm done with this mess, my soul going rap. But I keep thinking, wishing a whack MC were here to slap. Come on, Doug, move on, it's a new day. The game is different, check the words that they say they cray. Last thing, please stop the sagging plus caking them chicks. Be constructive, get down with the struggle like Kaepernick. Elevate your mind, your people limit the time you blow. Better yet, pop popcorn, relax, and peep the Doug Stewart Show. Yeah. Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. I got bars. I got bars. Yeah. The Doug Stewart Show. Brought to you by footballsportsapp.com. That's right. The first live-action mobile sports app played in real time, man. A cool way to get in the game, make coaching calls just like the pros. Check out the video, download for free this fall, and register now again at footballsportsapp.com. That's footballsportsapp.com. We got bars around here. I did that in 10 minutes. Yes, sir. You better ask somebody. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, man. It's football season, man. And, man, if you like to wager, a constant theme is always getting your money, okay? It's always been like that. And trust me, as a guy that's done it at a very high level, probably to a very ignorant level as well at some points in my life, I know how it is. Check out mybookie.lv. That's mybookie.lv. MyBookie.lv will match your deposit up to $1,000. That's right. If you deposit $1,000, you'll be wagering with $2,000, okay? Once again, MyBookie.lv, you put in $1,000, anything in between, and they'll match it, all right? But you got to use the promo code podcast. Once again, MyBookie.lv, use the promo code podcast, and get your money that you deposit matched up to $1,000. MyBookie.lv. Yes, sir. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. Last night, college football really got going, man. A couple of interesting matchups, obviously, on national TV on ESPN. ESPN and ESPN2. Tennessee Volunteers, man. Everybody been talking about Butch Davis and this team for the last couple of years. They hang on, and I do mean they hang on, to beat App State last night, man, in an incredible game by App State. You got to remember, App State, and I'm sure you've heard this, but App State, what was it, 10 years ago, 9 years ago exactly, had one of the biggest upsets in the history of college football in beating Michigan. And so last night, these cats from Boone, North Carolina, almost do it again, but they fall a little bit short. And they do go down last night to the Tennessee Volunteers. And the thing about it is Tennessee, man, for the last couple of years have been talked about as, this is the year Tennessee is going to be back to dominance. This is the year where they're going to be back like the Philip Fulmer years, where they're always in the conversation for a national championship. Last year, there was that talk out there, and they had several disappointing losses. And this year, it doesn't look good on your home field. First game of the year, national TV, you're ranked number 9 in the country. You basically scrap and survive in beating Appalachian State 20-13. So it's definitely not a good look, and we'll see what goes on with that ball club going forward. Also last night, speaking of holding it together just to come out with a win, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, the South Carolina Gamecocks, man, they beat Vanderbilt last night 13-10, and another shocker. Will Muschamp in his first year there doesn't look good. The squad did not look prepared. Here's the problem I got, and you know what? This may be okay. This may be a blip on the screen for both of these teams, Tennessee and South Carolina, but I can't tell. The problem I got with these types of wins is that you've been practicing all summer long, okay? You've been doing two-a-days for the last 3 weeks, and you come out there and you look ill-prepared against a team like Vanderbilt. Now, Vanderbilt and Appalachian State are kind of hyped up as well. It's the first game of the year, so it's a big thing there on TV. They don't get a lot of, press in the first place, so I get that. They probably got a little bit of adrenaline flowing, but no excuse. You got to come out. You got to look much better than that. And South Carolina, man, looked like that they were ill-prepared last night, to say the least. And then the big game last night, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, and it is just Charlotte. I want to preface this first by saying it is just Charlotte. But the Louisville Cardinal, a lot of people think Louisville is going to shock the world this year and be one of the teams that possibly can make it into the college football playoff. One of the teams from a non-power conference, a non-Big Five conference, could come out and shock the world and make it into the playoffs. But Lamar Jackson, I've been talking about this guy for the last, since I first saw him play. I think after the second, maybe third time I saw this guy play last year, I was convinced that this guy's the real deal. He reminds me of Mike Vick. He's kind of like Mike Vickish. Last night, 17 for 23 passing, 286 yards. He threw 6 touchdown passes. Okay? He also ran the ball 11 times for 119 yards, 2 TDs. This ninja accounted for 8 touchdowns last night. Huh? What? Are you kidding me? You talk about making a statement, and there's always these Heisman moments, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. There's always these Heisman moments. Okay, I don't know if last night cumulatively, because it was against Charlotte and because they were at home and they were supposed to win this game, I don't know if you would quantify what he did last night as a Heisman moment. But with the performance that he had last night, plus the buzz that he's been getting ever since he stepped on the field for Louisville, just like I said, the dude is Mike Vickish to me. Okay, one of the more comparable players I've seen at the quarterback position since Vic came or went to Virginia Tech that I can remember. There's been a lot of athletic dual threat quarterbacks out there, but this guy kind of reminds me outside of, I don't think he's left-handed. He's not left-handed. He's not a lefty, but outside of that, he's Mike Vickish. But what this kid did last night is put his name in the conversation Okay, for best player in college football, they continue to win games. The Heisman Trophy candidates right now, the 3 front runners before the season even starts, maybe even 4 front runners. Maybe you can throw Dalvin Cook in there from Florida State, but you got the Leonard Fournette kid from LSU. You got the Christian McCaffrey kid, Easy Ed McCaffrey's boy, and then obviously Deshaun Watson at Clemson. But I think maybe 4B. 4B, if you throw in Cook in, maybe 4B, you got this kid, man, Lamar Jackson. If he can continue to play like that, man, sky is the limit. Big game for that Ninja last night. Yeah, we'll see. It's early. We will see. It's early, but, I think that he kind of announced himself to the world. He had already done it last year, but I think last night, Thursday Night Football, they're actually talking about it on ESPN, really focused on the fact that what he did last night was an incredible thing, actually tied some records with what he did, 8 touchdowns, accounted for 8 touchdowns last night. So great night for Lamar Jackson, man. Ball award on a Friday if we were giving out ball awards. But today is a Friday. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. Let me read some of your messages in the chat before we jump out of here. We only got a minute or two. From Clay Muhammad Abdul Rauf Davis, Grego, Cam was dancing on the issue about Kaepernick. Yeah, I saw the video of Cam Newton. He was doing some interview with I don't even know who it was, man, and he was asked about this Colin Kaepernick situation, and clearly, man, some consultant, media person has sat Cam down and just told him, man, I don't need you to say nothing like you were saying last year or since you've been in the league. I don't need you to be as outspoken. I don't need you to be, as swagalicious as you've been in the past. That word doesn't sound right saying it about a man. But you know what I mean. I need you to tone down some of the swag. Anytime anybody brings up anything about race, I just need you to toe the company line. It seems like, and I like Cam, so I'm really not going to go in on him. I don't think it's to the point yet where I should go in on him. I'm not going to do that yet because I feel like he's young. And he's very impressionable. Once again, he's probably paying people to tell him what to do. Kind of like paying for a lawyer, and you may not agree with your lawyer, but you listen to your lawyer. So I think that's probably the same type of situation with his media people and his management and his agents. They're probably telling him, just shut up. We don't care how strong you feel about any social issue or anything. It's going to affect your money negatively, Cam. So don't do it. Listen to what we're saying. I really believe that's the case, man. And I hate that that's the case, if it is. But yeah, I saw that, man. Real tough. Real tough. Like, I really hate that type of stuff, man. But once again, the guy's young and he's been through a lot. They raked his ass across the coals last year when he was outspoken about certain things and about why he plays and does the things that he does. So I get it. And once again, he's young. So I'm going to kind of give him a pass. But not too much longer I'm going to give him a pass, all right? I'm just putting it out there. All right, back in 3 minutes. The Doug Stewart Show.
And Friday morning from 9 to 10 a.m. The Alpha Male is coming. Only on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. The Alpha Male. Squad.
The number one chief rocket Jersey firm.
Lonely Hearts Cafe.
Spicy conversations.
Vince Wright, the sports governor from Minnesota.
belly on.